The BIG3 basketball ice cube organization. It's like the more successful brother to the AAF we saw this summer. Now, the BIG3 is a very exciting, more relaxed version of basketball where we have some of our greats that we grew up with to watch in their old retirement phase. But here are 5 players that I would love to see join the BIG3 this season or next season. Now, let's get right into it with number 5. Yes, it is Tim Duncan, someone I never really got to watch growing up until it was the end of his career. I did get to see him win his last championship, played 20 seasons with the San Antonio Spurs, going down as one of the greatest of all time, top 20, and made the bank shot, one of the most famous shots for kids all around the world. Now, I do love Tim Duncan, and he's only in his 40s, and if anybody's seen the video of him kickboxing, he's still in incredible shape, and I feel like Tim could go in the BIG3. Now, if I had to put him with any team, I would have to put him with the three-headed monsters. Gary Payton is their head coach, and he's the most alike to Greg Popovich in the league. I just saw him last night talking about his win, and he wasn't even smiling after they won. Now, it was a close win, and he was annoyed towards the end, but Reggie Evans had a 3 rebound double-double, which is insane. So the only person I know in the NBA that would ever get mad at that is Greg Popovich. So I feel like this is the place where Tim Duncan would thrive the best, and I hope to see him in a three-headed monsters jersey one day. Now, getting into number 4, Jason Kidd. One of the greatest passers ever, really revolutionized the behind-the-back pass, between-the-legs pass, every type of pass that's crazy and unorthodox. Jason Kidd was the reason behind it. I loved watching Jason Kidd on the New Jersey Nets, even though I was a Knicks fan. Even when he was on the Knicks, I loved him. I still want to buy his jersey to this day, but I feel like that'd be ridiculous because he was only there for 2 seasons and he sucked. But yeah, I would really love to see Jason Kidd either be a coach or a player in this league, and I think he would do great in both. Now, if I had to pair him with any team, I would put him with the Ghost Ballers. Now, it might only be because of the look, but Jason Kidd would look absolutely amazing in Ghost Ballers jersey with the headband and everything. Now, I do think that Mike Bibby is a better point guard at this age, honestly. So I think George Gervin should kind of step aside or go to a different team. And Jason Kidd could take over as coach or even player as a point guard, back up, put Mike Bibby in starting, take somebody else out. And yeah, that's why I think Mike Bibby should be in the BIG3 basketball league. Now into number 3, Shaquille O'Neal. Now, I do feel like this is the least likely one to happen, mostly because Shaquille O'Neal hasn't played since, I think, 2010, 2011, 12, somewhere around there. He retired with the Celtics after a career-ending mix of injuries. I could see him being a coach, and he's all in it for the money, so he would definitely be a great branding deal. I don't know how he feels about CBD, but I feel like he would get behind it just for the money. But if he was to come play, Corey Maggette, get the flip out of here. Number 34 for the Power, Shaquille O'Neal, or he could be coach. I could see him being coach. He has so much basketball knowledge. Shaquille O'Neal would be a great coach for the Power, and he'd look good as hell in a Power jersey. And yeah, this is the least likely I think it's gonna happen. But let's get into number 2, his former teammate from the Los Angeles Lakers, wearing 24 and 8, Kobe Bean Bryant. Now, this one I feel like all of us have wanted since BIG3 really opened up. We want to see Kobe Bryant come back out of retirement, see some clutch moments, or just even see Kobe Bryant play basketball, because I'd be fine with seeing Kobe Bryant play relaxed basketball, laid back, a little bit chubby like we saw in the picture, Chub Mamba. You know what I'm talking about. The dad bod. But I really feel like in a couple of years, because I don't think this year he's ready to do it, but I feel like in a couple of years he's really going to be itching to come back, and he could totally come back. And I know the perfect team. Now, who was the only person that didn't like Kobe? That's a joke. 29 teams hated Kobe. I'm a Knicks fan. I hate Kobe. Everybody hates Kobe, except for Lakers fans. So I think he should be a part of the enemies. Literally no reason besides they're the enemies and they'd get booed, because I don't know what they're going to look like in a couple of years. I don't know who the coach is going to be. But also, if Shaq goes to the Power, I think Kobe should go to the Power, because that'd be amazing. But yeah, Kobe Bryant to the enemies would be the greatest thing to happen to the BIG3, and they'd be the biggest company in the world. And at number 1, recently retired, the most likely to happen, Dwayne Wade. Now, I could really see this one actually happening. 3 or 4 years, Dwayne Wade itching to play basketball, because we all know he left with at least a little, if not a lot, left in his tank. I love Dwayne Wade. I watched the last 5 years. I got to watch Dwayne Wade these last 5 years. I got to see him win championship with Miami actually. But that's before I was really into basketball. I love Dwayne Wade and I've always loved him. And I feel like a great team fit for him would be the triplets. Now, one reason is definitely because he wore number 3. I'm not even gonna lie, that's definitely a big reason. But also he has 3 championships. Like, there's so many things that mean 3 in his career, and I could see him coming back playing relaxed basketball just like Kobe Bryant would. And that's all I really have. I could see any of these people besides Shaq coming back and playing a couple seasons in the Big 3 basketball, and I feel like it'd be great. And I think Ice Cube should really push to get some of these players. Comment who you think you would love to see in the Big 3 basketball, and say if you watched any of the games last night or today. Please leave a like if you like videos about Big 3 or anything basketball related. I'll keep making them, and subscribe for more content, and watch my Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Clippers series. And hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.